Today I'm coming here to talk about undergraduate scholarships for international students, because many people have shown a lot of interest to know about undergraduate scholarships. I made a couple of videos before and I talked how difficult it is. I never said it is impossible to get undergraduate scholarships, but graduate there are a lot of opportunities, masters and PhD. So in today's particular episode, I'm going to explain two main areas. Number one, how difficult it is to get undergraduate scholarships, or why there are very few in the first place. And especially the undergraduate scholarships for international students in America, Canada, Europe, New Zealand, Australia. That will be the first category. But also the availability also of scholarships for international students to study in other countries like South Korea, Japan, China, Turkey, and some of the Eastern European countries. They have some of the undergraduate scholarships. So I'm going to explain both of these areas, and in the end I'm going to list which particular countries or which particular scholarships or which particular universities are providing opportunities, scholarships for undergraduate studies. That means you know for sure what are your chances. The reason of explaining how difficult it is for you to start preparing in your mindset that I'm going to pursue my bachelor's degrees in my own country. But then you apply for scholarship. If you get a scholarship, you can stop and continue, but don't stop, do anything. I'm waiting for one particular scholarship in Australia. What if you don't get it? That means you are wasting 2, 3, 4 years just for waiting for something. So it's better to apply, have the mindset of you are studying in your home country while you are looking for the opportunities. So if today is your first time to come across to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. You are in the right place at the right time at the EBM Scholars YouTube channel. Please, I would like to ask you 2 or 3 things. Number one, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel in case you haven't done so, because I know 50% of people who are watching my videos are the one who are subscribers. The rest are not subscribers yet. So please consider subscribing. You'll be able to get all the opportunities about scholarships, about immigration, about how to write and write books. Put books on Amazon. Those are the areas we'll be talking about. Even if you don't go to any country, how can you be able to find different opportunities in your own country and be able to succeed? So that is the purpose of this particular YouTube channel. But apart from subscribing, remember to like this video. Once you like the video, you are forcing the YouTube to be recommending my YouTube channel to some other people. But the last point is, remember to share this video. Whether you are looking for scholarship, whether you are not looking for scholarship, there is someone else might be able to benefit from this one. I remember at the time I was looking for these particular opportunities back in 2005, back 2006, there were no YouTube videos, there were no bloggers who specifically provided this information for Africans. So nowadays there are so many people. So once you see any link, even if it doesn't help you, you know for sure by clicking or posting on my Facebook, posting on my Instagram, posting on my Twitter, or just by taking this one and share on my WhatsApp to different groups, there are some other people can be able to benefit. Do that. That will be one of the way you can be able to help everybody to succeed. In order to succeed, you have to help one another person also to be able to succeed. So let's go to the concept of scholarship for undergraduate studies in the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and also the other countries that I've been able to mention. But in order to do that, we have to ask ourselves one important question. And what is that question, by the way? The question is why these countries are providing millions of dollars to give scholarships for people from developing countries to come to study in their countries. And in most cases, they don't give the scholarship to study in your own country. So they're okay to give you the scholarship to come to get $100,000, but not to get 5,000 to study in your own country. Yeah, so there are so many things behind it. But the bigger question is, why are they providing scholarships? Despite for so many reasons they might be there. But one among the reasons is the purpose of providing these scholarships for people from developing countries is to help or to support economic development of those countries in Africa, in Asia, and in Latin America. So if the purpose is to develop people from those particular countries or in those particular regions, in other words, you have to come to pursue your studies. Once you finish your studies, you have to go back to your home country. So there are so many scholarships they write specifically, explicitly in front, fair and square, they put there. Upon completion of your studies, you must go back to your home country. Some they say you have to go there and stay at least 2 years if you want to get permanent residence of that particular country. For instance, if you apply for Fulbright scholarship, you must go to your home country, spend it for 2 years. It's called Section 212, subsection E does apply that you must return to your home country. Otherwise, if you stay here, you can stay with other visa, like a tourist visa, student visa, but you cannot be given permanent residence. There are so many other ways you have to get the permission or the waiver to be able to process that way. For instance, in Stanford, they have scholarship, is called MBA Scholarship for Africans, and they give you up to $120,000 to pursue MBA, Masters in Business Administration. In that particular scholarship, it is written, this one, once you finish, you must go back to your home country and spend there at least 2 years. If you remain in America, that scholarship is converted to become a loan. So it's up to you. Back in the day, they used to have quota scheme in Norway. Quota scheme was very clear. You are given 100% everything, but once you graduate, you must go back to your home country. If you don't go back to your home country, it becomes a loan. So there are certain scholarships they have that specific regulations. There are some they don't say. Even if they don't say, by implicity, that is the purpose behind the scholarship. So if that is the purpose behind the scholarship, when you are writing the statement of purpose, when you are explaining why should they give you scholarship, you have to indicate what are you going to do after completing your studies, meaning you must go back to your home country and help the development of your communities. Even if your aim is to stay in those countries, write what they want to hear. But you must show also some evidences that I've been doing this one and I'm planning to continue doing these kind of things. That's why they want your work experience. They want also to see your volunteering, internship, all those kind of things will be able to help that. So if that is the one of the big purpose of providing scholarships of millions of dollars to people from developing countries, I want to ask you a question. Just close your eyes and don't think yourself as a citizen of Nigeria. Don't think yourself as someone from Ghana. Don't think yourself as someone from Kenya. Don't think yourself someone from Tanzania or someone from Philippines or someone from Dubai. Think yourself as you are American. Think yourself you are a British. Think yourself you are a chancellor of this particular university. You are the person as the president of the institution which is capable of making the decision who should get the scholarship and who should not get the scholarship. So close your eyes. Don't think yourself in the mindset of the sympathy. There are two people applying for scholarships. The first person is coming to study bachelor's degree in America at University A. The second person is coming to pursue master's degree studies in the same university. And you are told, give scholarship to one person. Who will you be able to give the scholarship? And I want to give you these key things to consider when you are making a decision. Remember, the purpose is to make sure you are supporting the development in your country. But remember, in developing countries, bachelor degree has become as a part of the basic education. Yes, I know not everybody has opportunity to go up to bachelor degrees, but it's becoming like one of the basic education. That means it's expected in many people to go up to bachelor's degree. The accessibility from primary school to bachelor's degree is available. Whether you go to the university, you get the student loan, or you go to the university and you get some government scholarship or something like that. It has been that way. But in the same way, in most of the African countries, if I give the example, or even some of the other developing countries in Asia and Latin America, the government doesn't provide a loan to pursue or to study master's degree or PhD in your own country, because that is extra. The basic is bachelor degree, which they've provided for you. If you want to do masters, go and do masters on your own. So for that particular case, even when you are making the decision from here, they are looking for that case. You already have the opportunity to pursue bachelor degree in your own country. Why should you give a scholarship to come to do bachelor degree here in America while you have opportunity and accessibility to do bachelor degree in your own country? That's number one to consider. Number two is this way. What is the impact will you provide if your bachelor degree, you come here to pursue bachelor degree and someone comes to pursue master's degree? Someone with a master's degree or someone with a PhD will have the bigger impact of higher level than someone with bachelor degree, because you come to study bachelor degree in political science. How many people have the same bachelor degree in your own country? But how many people have masters or have PhD? Not a lot. So that's why they go extra mile to see who can go back and give a little bit extra energy to the development. Another thing you need to consider yourself is this way. When they give this scholarship, bachelor degree in the United States is 4 years. Masters is 1 to 2 years. Max is 2 years. And the cost of living is the same, whether you're doing bachelor degree or you're doing master's degree. If you're going to find an apartment in California, it will be the same way in San Diego. It doesn't matter what level of study you are doing. It's the same. So the cost of living is the same. And when it comes to the tuition and the fees, there is a little bit difference between masters or PhD course or graduate in general versus undergraduate. But overall, the cost of studies, bachelor's or undergraduate versus graduate, is not much of the big difference. So if it's not much of the big difference, why should we pay someone to come to spend 4 years, one person? And if the purpose to bring the development in Africa, why can't I bring 2 people from Africa? They do 2 years. After 2 years is coming another one. I can support 2 people in 4 years than supporting 1 person for undergraduate in 4 years. So if you are the person who is making the decision, what decision are you going to make? Obviously, you are going to make the decision which will be helping 2 people rather than 1 person. 2 people will be giving more development energy and ways to develop their own countries when they go back than 1 person. And these 2 people have master's degree or 1 person has PhD will be having a bigger impact than bachelor's degree. You see what makes it difficult? And the most important is, especially for the United States, if someone comes to pursue master's or PhD here, they are given not what you call scholarship, is called assistantship. You are assisting with the research, you are assisting with the teaching, you are assisting with a certain academic work. In other places, we call tutorial assistants, research assistants, we call seminar leaders. All those names we are giving them, but you do certain type of assignment 20 hours per week in order for them to pay for tuition fees as well as cost of living or living expenses. So someone with a master's or PhD has a contribution in the faculty. But bachelor degree, you are coming to study what is chemistry here. What contribution are you going to bring in the department? Very little impact. So for that particular case, is going to have more difficulties to bring someone for master's degree. For bachelor degree, the focus will be master's and the PhD. I don't say it is impossible. Then there is the issue of language of teaching or medium of instruction. There are very few countries in the world where the native language or the national language is English language. United States, half of the Canada, New Zealand, Australia, UK, entire UK, and a few other countries. If you go to German, they're using German language. You go to Netherlands, it's Dutch. You go to Norway, Norwegian, Sweden, Swedish. From bachelor degree to, from kindergarten to bachelor degree, they're using the language. There will be very few programs for bachelor's degree in English languages in those countries. So for that case, it's going to reduce the number of opportunities. But if you go for masters or PhD, if you go to Norway, Netherlands, you go to Switzerland, you go to Finland, they're not using Finnish, they're using English. So you can go have more opportunities for graduate than bachelor's degree. So That is the first thing. So if you are applying, let's say this is 2021, if you are applying to go to study bachelor degree, you are applying to start in the year 2022 in August. International students, they start what we call the fall semester, or other places like in Europe, they call autumn semester. That means they are starting in August, September. That is when they are starting the semester. So if you apply in this year 2021, you are going to study in the year 2022 in August. So for that case, that's why I tell people, because there are very few opportunities, you cannot stop at home, say, I'm waiting to apply at Berea College, I'm waiting to apply at this particular scholarship in Australia just for bachelor degree. What if you don't get it and you have good results, you don't apply for your bachelor degree, you don't start your bachelor degree? So the first thing, start bachelor degree in your own country while you are looking for opportunities, because when you apply this year, you are going to August next year. What are you going to do in the full year? What are you doing? You need to do something. So better to start. If you don't get it, you will be in the second year or third year already. If you get it, you can quit, or you can transfer some of the courses. You can continue where you are going. Then let's go to the second part. There are some of the countries which they have some of these bachelor's degree scholarships for international students. Some of these countries, South Korea has a lot of scholarships for international students. Japan has. China has. Turkey has. Australia has scholarships for bachelor's degree. And I'm going to post some of these links on this video. Then in Europe, there are some of the universities you can find here and there, but it's very difficult to find them. Some of the the Eastern European countries, they have some of the bachelor's degree scholarships. Then in the US, there are very few universities, but usually I talk much about Berea College because it gives you a guarantee of 100% scholarships for all international students coming to study bachelor degree at Berea College in the state of Kentucky, in the city of Berea. So what you need to do, you need to make sure that you apply for these opportunities, but at the same time, you study bachelors in your own country so that you don't waste your time. And if you finish the bachelor, you don't get a bachelor's degree here in these scholarships, you will have more opportunities of doing masters, or if you have masters, you can have PhD. There are so many opportunities for graduate schools, but there are very few for bachelor's degree. So this video, I want you to share to so many people and make sure that no one is going to scam you. When it comes, oh, I can just make you the plan, you are going here on community college, you are going to get this scholarship. No, you are not going to get that one. You have to be very sure. The university has to announce clearly on the website. Once you apply for this particular program as international student, if you get admission, you get a scholarship. Like Berea on their website is very clearly stating that. If you go to some of the scholarships in Australia, they say that way. Specifically, this is the scholarship for international students to pursue bachelor's degree. So for instance, in Australia, they have what they call Australian government scholarship. That one is providing eligibility to international students to apply. In France, there are some of those. So I'm going to post the link. So go on the link here and in the comment and check the links if those kind of opportunities will be available for you. But remember to subscribe. Remember to share with others. That's what I want you to do. If you haven't subscribed, do that. If this video is sent to the high school person, send it to the parents so that they can know what to expect. So those, I want to end up here my video right now, but check the links, and thank you so much.